sweet souls. How are you? Is your force fairy here? Nice to see you again. Oh, it's so nice to see you again. I am in love with this deck. And with my Saturday reads, I love to showcase beautiful decks, beautiful artwork, beautiful decks. This is one of them. And so this read is called The Path Unfolding, because I want to see what path is unfolding for you, sweet souls. And so I'm using this deck. It was a starter, Kickstarter, I think it's called, Kickstarter deck. And it's called the Unfolding Path Tarot. So I will leave the artist and creator's website in the description box below, so you can support all of our deck creators, our artists here in the tarot world, because I love to showcase beautiful decks. And this is a fairly new one. So I didn't even know until I really started researching all the Kickstarter decks. There's so many of them now. So let's support our artists and creators. This is one way of doing it. So let's do this read. Again, I've just switched it. And it's your path unfolding. What is your path unfolding, sweet souls? Let's take a look at the path unfolding for you. What is the path unfolding for my sweet souls? Ooh, the Hierophant. And look at him. Isn't that? And what I love is the diversity in this deck. So do you see, we've got Christianity, we have Judaism, we have, oh, there's the Muslim faith. They're all faiths, all on his, what would you call it? It's like a, it's not really a scarf. What do you call that? His cloak, I guess. So he is a true believer of everyone's perception of who God, Source, is. And he's willing and happy to teach that which he knows. And do you see the magic? This is a beautiful Hierophant. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. And I love that it's a divine masculine. It is divine masculine, as the High Priestess is divine feminine. So that really speaks to me that for all you divine masculines out there who know, who do a lot of reading, research, seeking, meditation, looking into our past to see our future, this is you. The energy that crosses this energy, this Hierophant, is the Chariot. Oh, the Chariot. This is moving forward. Look at these majors. Moving forward once the light and the dark have aligned. Now, do you notice this white tiger has got dark stripes? They know. This energy knows. And do you see all the stars above? This is surrender to the stars. Surrender to the universe, to Source. When you align with universal law, with divine law, and for some of you, you teach that. That's very interesting. Then you move forward without fear, only in love. Your higher self. Oh, look at these majors. Your higher self is saying, if you are healing, continue. If you have healed, have hope. This is hope for humanity. Look at all these stars. You are seeing the star shine in every single soul that you come across. You are seeing through love, which is what the Hierophant teaches. Love. This is what I'm picking up today. Sometimes the Hierophant can mean government, corporations, structure, all of that Saturn energy. Not today. It's absolutely divine love, unconditional love. And that's what the star is saying. So we've got Taurus energy, major arcana. Cancer energy, major arcana. And now Aquarius energy, major arcana. The focus and foundation is the Knight of Cups. Well, 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 the Knight of Cups is really about your creativity, filling up your cup with that which you love. Do you see his magic is divinely guided with the wings? He knows of his angel team. He talks to his spirit guides, his ancestors. He knows that love is the way. Beautiful. Oh, I just love these cards. Now, in the past, do you see the difference in energies? Do you see that in the past, which is what this star talks about, healing, that in the past, you very much felt a sense of defeat. There was a cost. At what cost did you win? If it was it a hollow victory? For some of you, it was. There's conflict. But as she's holding her swords, these swords are down, which are sacrifices. These swords are neutral. So I really feel that you're neutralizing this loss, this sense of defeat, with your focus and foundation, which is love. And he's got only one cup, so that is you loving yourself first if you've been in battle. Now, in the future, the Seven of Wands. Look at this action. After healing, you know and believe of your power, of your soul, of your spirit. This is taking action, being courageous. And it could be being courageous regarding what you believe in. This is conviction of, I know there's source, there's one God. And I know all these other people are trying to say otherwise, but I believe. You're also protected. Do you see that sparkle? Just like with the wings in the Knight of Cups, just like what's coming from his hand, that your angels, this is stardust to me when I see it, your angels are proud of your conviction, are proud of your bravery. You know where you're going, how you're going to get there, and you're taking steps to do so. You believe in yourself. Now, how you see yourself? Oh, the Ace of Cups, right across from that Knight of Cups. That is exactly what you do when you feel defeated. You love yourself first. And it's divinely guided with this dove. Know that love is unconditional. That when you love yourself, your angel team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and the source, God himself, they love when you love yourself. When you see your value, when you see your worth, when you see the loving, beautiful spark, the spark of God. That's who you are. We are all sparks from source. The spark of God, that's what you are, right there. How other people see you? As the 9. As being completely emotionally independent, wish fulfillment. You have filled up your cup time and time and time again. No one can take that away from you. Only you can, with your thoughts of defeat, with your thoughts of confusion, conflicting thoughts of doubt, of fear. That's not how other people see you, because of the love that you give yourself. Now, the hope and or fear is the Knight of Pentacles. You know that this, and again, do you see those wings above her head? You know it takes time to grow love, especially in this world right now when there's so many oppressing, dark, and fearful forces trying to keep your vibration low. I'm here to tell you, sweet souls, that love is what's going to raise your vibration. Playfulness, being brave and courageous, again, raises that vibration. I'm here to help you raise it up. The moon is the potential outcome. That which you might not see is what's protecting you, is what's guiding you, it's what's loving you. And you might be doing this creative work with the Knight of Cups by the light of the moon. The bottom of the deck. These are energies that you might not be aware of and might not see. The Hanged Man, a different perspective. What perspective are you seeing? Are you taking a look at? It's of a higher perspective. Do you see that? The Star knows that. The Hierophant knows that. And you're moving forward with the Chariot. Ooh. This deck gives me goosebumps. I'm telling you. The energies, the intent, the artistry that's in this deck. You'll see a lot of this one because this is one of my favorites. I love this deck. So, shout out to the artist who really speaks through her images, speaks to my soul, and her website is in the description box below. I want everyone to visit and see what this deck is all about for all you readers out there. All right, the Hierophant, slowly moving, making plans. This is making plans to make and transitioning, because the Six of Swords is a transition card, transitioning. And I feel you're transitioning out of this mental, I'm going to switch. I know. I'm hearing my editors, which are my older boy number 1 and 2, going, Mom, don't switch the cards. Sorry, boys. But I have to do it. So, you're slowly transitioning from, because this is the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a mental prison. The Eight of Swords is negative self-talk. The Eight of Swords is feeling, and you might have felt hung, but with a different perspective from the higher self, from the stars. You are not feeling as you did in the past, so defeated, so at a loss, because of your belief. And I'm going to say the belief in God, whatever religion. I have to tell this story. I was at a time not going to launch this channel. A whole bunch of really backstory. And so I went out for lunch. My favorite little, where I get noodles. And as I'm waiting in the vehicle for my noodles, I see a Sikh man walk by, and he is in a beautiful purple, like a real royal purple, which I found out later after a conversation with him, he considers that blue. His perception of that color was blue, and it was for me purple. And I made a compliment. I gave him a compliment and said how much I loved the color of his garments. And we ended up having a conversation. And through that conversation, he really gave me some wisdom. He was through, it was like speaking to my angels, my guides, through this earth angel. And he said, if you're a Christian, be the best Christian. If you're Muslim, be the best Muslim. If you're Jewish, be the best. I'm a Sikh, and so I am living as the best Sikh, right? So whatever you believe in, be the best. And so that's accepting of all religions. That's accepting of all beliefs, but be the best of that. So he knew that I was, in fact, Christian. and believe. And so that's why I have my angel numbers. That's why I do the Christ consciousness reads every Sunday. I was born and raised as someone who believes in one God. So I had to say that, because when I see this man, this Hierophant, it brings me back to that experience. And then through that experience, I got back on my horse. And it was the slow pony. It was the Knight of Pentacles. This was over a year ago. And I decided I'm going to do this. I wasn't ready at the time, and I was going to give up. And that man inspired me to continue on, to do what I'm doing as we speak, what I'm doing today. Read the cards, tell your stories, inspire those to do what they do, whatever that is. And get out of your head. Make the transition from that fear, from that doubt, from that defeat, through God, and into this brave energy, this bravery, this taking steps, action, to love yourself, to love others, to accept the differences in others. Now, star card, this is what your higher self is saying. Yeah, block out. I'm seeing the fives. Block out this doubt. Block out this energy to heal. Yes, because you are that golden opportunity that this Knight of Pentacles, as I mentioned, has. With self-love, you have two aces, brand new beginnings, which the 6 speaks about brand new beginnings, transitioning from the old into the new. Now, this creativity card, this self-love, loving yourself, loving your talents, loving what it is that you do. Putting a lot of work into it too with that 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles also in conjunction are falling right underneath the 8 of Swords. You are working on the way you speak to yourself, what your thoughts are, getting out of that energy and learning new ways of moving forward. Taking that pentacle and moving, even if it's a slow, because this is slow energy with the Knight of Pentacles and this is slow energy with the Knight of Swords. Sorry, the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is very slow. It's a slow transition. Whereas then once you do make that transition, this 7 of Wands is it can come at you fast, just like the 8 of Wands comes at you fast. The Chariot, once you align that light and dark and accept, love, forgive, have compassion for yourself. Once you have compassion for yourself, you have compassion for all others. That's when you really start picking up speed and moving forward. But until then, it's a slow transition. The 5 of Swords in the past, yes, being worried. Worried about failure, worried about loss, worried, and it could be regarding a home. For some of you, you lost your home. Or where is home to you? Know that home is always God. Always. And a lot of the angel messages remind you of that you were never turned away. Just know that, sweet souls. All right, the 7 of Wands in the future. There's that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, it could be an investor that sees what you believe in, that sees that you believe in yourself. And this King, this Taurus energy, I've got the Hierophant here, again, Taurus energy, and the King of Pentacles is believing in yourself and knowing your worth. What's in that second house? And there's the strength to do so. Now, it's very interesting because this is the 8. I mentioned the 8 of Wands, and this card in this deck always reminds me of the 8 of Wands, even though it's the Strength card, which is a Leo energy. How you see yourself. Forgiveness. You have forgiven yourself. You have forgiven others. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. When one of my clarifiers is the same as the main card or the main deck card, the clarification is back over here in your focus and foundation, and that is your creativity. Forgiving yourself for maybe not believing in you, not believing in your craft, not believing in your skills, not believing in you. And it takes a long time to really love yourself. For others, it's quick. for me, it was many years. And this Knight of Cups, loves themselves, has that cup, and look at the magic. The work that you've put into learning how to talk to yourself in a loving way. And that's what this Ace of Cups is all about. Now, how other people see you as the King of Cups. It's funny that you see yourself as the page and other people see you as the king. And it's very clear when you have the 9 of Cups that you are the king. And there's that Leo energy with the sun. And it's making you happy. Look how happy this figure is. Look how she is just so in love with herself. There's optimism. The world is good. There's kind people. I'm kind to others. Others are kind to me. This is beautiful energy. There's a lot of love and hope and optimism. And that's how other people see you. That's amazing. That's inspiring. That's really inspiring. So, your hope and our fear is that Knight of Pentacles. You would like things to move quicker. Well, you can do that. You can do that. The 2 of Swords is being unclear. Maybe having to make a I'm hearing it. Okay. This confusion, and again, we're talking about the mind. You've come from a negative past, mind talk, programming, idea of who you are. Very, and you're blocking it out with this star. You're seeing your value. With this Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Now, your hope and our fear is that you will be able to move faster, move forward with this Knight of Swords, with truth and integrity, and not be confused anymore, and not be swayed back into this 5 of Swords energy. That you will choose every day to be happy, to be fulfilled emotionally, to be this balanced king of head and heart with the King of Cups. And the outcome is that you might not be aware that with your bravery, with your courage, that the wheel is turning and you don't even see what's coming, that there's an ending. You're in a transition, an ending of the, with the Leo energy, there's the ending of the ego, of that which you thought you were, of who you were going to be, of who you thought you were, and you've gone deep with this moon into your emotions with the King of Cups. And with that bravery, with the 7 of Wands and believing in yourself and your worth, the wheel is turning in your favor and away from this 10 of Swords, away from the confusion of the 2 of Swords, away from that mind trap of the 8 of Swords and the defeat of the 5 of Swords, the mind worry of the 9 of Swords, all away with love, self-love, and a deep self-love with the moon, that which you might not even be aware of. That the wheel is turning, and there, with a different perspective and the softer side, the balanced, we have a King and Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy for me, and the Queen takes care of herself. She takes care of her home. She takes care of her children, her family. She takes care of her business, of her employees. She takes care of her bank account. This Queen of Pentacles is taking care of herself, taking care of you. At a time when you felt hung, she took care of you. That was you loving yourself, forgiving yourself, and really investing and encouraging your creativity. Putting in the work, because let me tell you, both Taurus and Capricorn work, and learning new things of maybe how to transition out of this air, and we've got quite a few air cards that keep us trapped, and into this freedom that you see. You are the golden opportunity. let's get some angel numbers on this. There's a lot of numbers on the table. So I see 94. I want to see what the message is that's flanking this 5 of Swords. So 94 it is. Let's take a look. 94. Your angels' messages are coming through your intuition at this time. Trust what you feel. Do you feel love, sweet souls? Do you feel the love of God? Do you feel the love that you have? The love of your own soul? Your soul loves you. The soul loves the transitions you're making. Do you feel the love of others? The love of strangers even? What do you feel? These are also the love of your angels, your guides, of your ancestors. I see 588. Let's do that. 588. 588. Ooh, like a phoenix. You are in a powerful state of change and transition and rising high above what once held you back. Spread your wings and soar. And I notice the wings on both the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Amazing message. Let's see what flanks this Hierophant. 86. Let's go to 86. 86. Your current lesson is to step back from anything that is making you feel low and drained. That could be for some of you stepping away from social media, stepping away from legacy media, stepping away from the news stories about harm and hurt and corruption. Stepping away from that and really taking time to love yourself. That's for some of you. I see, let's just do 5. I see singles, 5, and I see a 10, I see a 2. So let's do 5. Let's go right to 2 first. 2. There are opportunities for connection and union at this time. Relationship growth is imminent. Imminent. I think I was right the first time. 5. Abundance is a state of mind, and we did talk about this. Yes, when you feel rich spiritually, which the Hierophant talks about, ruled by Taurus, your physical life will reflect it. And here we have both the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace. Amazing. All right, let's do 10. You are uniting your energy with that of God. Trust that the signs you are seeing are direct communication with the divine. And that's what I see for you, sweet souls. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.